Oh, you know what? It's pressing on the...
Ladies and gentlemen, if we can get you just to gather around a little bit, we'll start our official launch of Talktober for 2022. And thank you all for coming along today. As we said, in a couple of days' time, it'll be our third Talktober, having run 2 Talktobers through the pandemic period. Now we finally get the chance to go out there and do what Talktober was meant to do, and that was to get people together and have a chat and have a talk. I'd now like to introduce the CEO of the Male Hug, Tony Rabah, to have a chat about Talktober 2022.
Thanks, Tony. Yeah, look, great to be here at Parliament to launch our third Talktober. Very exciting. This year we're doing something a little bit different to ask everybody to tick off 8 activities with your mates. So get together, go to the pub, play golf, do something, but more importantly, have a chat. We believe that Talktober is a very important month during October to connect with your friends, discuss their mental health and talk about what's really going on in their life. So it's very important. Please register, go to talktober.com.au, and I'd like now to bring on David Hodgett, who's been good enough to join us today, to say a few words in support of Talktober. Thanks, David.
Thank you, and thank you, Tony. Look, I've been a huge supporter of the Male Hug and all the work that they do. It's very important for positive outcomes in men's mental health. And the initiative of Talktober is just something that I encourage everyone to get behind. It's about signing up, becoming a buddy, ringing a mate, just all through October. Take them for a walk, take them for a yarn. You just cannot underestimate the importance of being able to talk to people and the benefits that delivers to men's mental health. We know it's a huge challenge, we know it's a huge problem, and I commend the Male Hug, I commend Talktober, a fantastic initiative, and encourage everyone to get behind it.
Thank you, David. We'd also like to call on one of our ambassadors now. We've got plenty of ambassadors for Talktober here with us today, Peter Hitchener from 9 News, and also Matthew Richardson. Richo, if you'd like to come up and just have a chat to us about the value of talking.
Yeah, thanks, Tony. Yeah, look, I'm rapt to be involved with the Male Hug and Talktober in particular this year. Look, I think for me, post-COVID, I realised that there were a lot of males in my age group and a lot of friends in my sort of peer group that were struggling, whether it be business-related issues after COVID and what everyone went through there, or whether it be family problems and breakdowns of marriages. So I know there's a lot of guys out there in this age group struggling, and that's what the Male Hug is trying to do, help people in this sort of in these areas. So I encourage everyone to, grab some mates, even if you just jump on the phone and give someone a call, have a chat. As Tony said, go and have a coffee, go and have a hit of golf, whatever it is. Just get your mates together, particularly the ones might be struggling a little bit at the moment, and just have a good chat and get around them and support them. So that's what we're trying to do with Talktober, and I'm rapt to be involved, Shubexter.
And we're rapt to have you involved. Thank you, Richo, very much. Good on you, mate. Peter Hitchener might also take an opportunity if we can have a quick chat to you. Peter, you very much know the importance of talking. You do it every night to people on our televisions.
Well, yes, that's true, I suppose. But the thing about talking is that as males, we're not really encouraged to share our problems. If you've got some issues, something like that, quite often those things are just put to one side. But I think if you're able to talk to someone about things, a problem shared is a problem halved, solved, whatever, and it's just so much better. And also it helps both people in the conversation to move on from things, or things aren't, you tell somebody about something and it's not such a big issue anymore. So yeah. I think it's a terrific initiative. Thrilled to be involved. Thank you.
Thank you, Peter. We're thrilled to have you involved as well. So there you go, folks. That's our official launch done and dusted. Very shortly we're going to go for a walk around Parliament and through the garden. So hopefully you can join us for that in around about 5 or so minutes' time. But all you need to do is head to talktober.com.au. Register to be a part of Talktober. Help us raise some funds for the Male Hug. which keeps us doing our corporate programs, and our 1-800-4-BUDDY line, which is so important as well for people who don't have anyone to talk to. They can call that number and have a chat to a buddy about their issues. So folks, thank you for joining us for our launch. We'll head off for our walk and have a bit of a chat as well. Talktober.com.au. Yeah.
Let's get everyone into the ring feeding.
Back into the tall blacks. Why don't you jump in there?
All right, lovely. Let's go for a walk.